What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the CTE Companion. And during UFC 326, still live right now, we got the UFC White House card released Sunday, June 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're calling it Freedom 250. I believe that this is on Donald Trump's birthday. However, the card just got announced. Let's kick it off. So, kicking off the main card, we got Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Diego Lopez coming off the loss to uh, Alexander Volkanovski, the win off of Gene Silva, and then the loss to the Alexander Volkanovski before that. Steve Garcia just finished or beat David Onama. I believe he finished him in that main event. That's going to be an absolute banger. If we're going to make an early prediction, I think Diego Lopez is going to win that one. Next, we have Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. That's a fight that's tailor made for Bo Nickel to win. Gonna take him in that one. You know, one of Donald Trump's favorite fighters, one of the UFC's favorite fighters as well. Obviously, Bo Nickel went golfing with him. Trump probably has to have him on the White House card, give him an easy layup, a nice win for him, featured on this card. Following that, we have Mauricio Hufi versus Michael Chandler. What a fight. I think a lot of people were thinking it's going to be Chandler versus Conor McGregor on that one, including Conor McGregor himself. He just recently said that he was hoping to fight during the summer, hopefully on the White House card. Would have definitely preferred that one. I think that Mauricio Hufi just absolutely destroys Michael Chandler. I know you could think, oh, BSD took down Hoofy, absolutely destroyed him. Michael Chandler could do the same thing, but that's not Michael Chandler's fight. It's going to be at the White House. You know he's not shooting a single goddamn takedown. He's going to go in there, hands down, get beaten up, get absolutely demolished by Rufi. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets finished at this point. I think he's like 38. Hasn't won a fight in however long. Probably does not deserve to be on this, but you know, he's a UFC company man. He got absolutely screwed around in that whole Conor McGregor saga. I guess this is what happens when you are a company man. It pays off. In the featured fight of the night, we have Sean O'Malley versus Amin Zahabi. I'm going to take Sean O'Malley in this one. This is going to be an absolute banger of a fight. Amin Zahabi, super underrated. I see he gets hated on a lot. I don't understand it. He's an entertaining fight. That fight with Cheeto Vera was super entertaining. He moved forward the whole time, brought it to him, brought the pace, put hands on him, super entertaining. I think that was a great fight. Sean O'Malley, coming off that win against Song Yadong, was obviously hoping for this one to be Corey Sandhagen. That would have been really cool, but it is what it is. Sean O'Malley's probably going to win this one by decision. In the co-main event, we have Alex Pereira moving up to heavyweight for the interim UFC heavyweight championship against Cyril Gane. Absolutely earth-shattering. I'm a huge fan of this fight. I think Alex Pereira is going to get it done by knockout in the second round. Cyril Gane's a great striker. This is going to be a purely striking matchup. Alex Pereira moving up. He is a big guy. He's recently weighed like 240 pounds on social media. I think it was on Instagram. I saw that. And, you know, the smaller heavyweights, those are the guys who are the real, if you look in history, the greatest heavyweights of all time are not pushing that weight limit, you know. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Daniel Cormier, Stipe Miocic, Randy Couture. These are the smaller guys, the smaller heavyweights. Even Tom Aspinall is a pretty big heavyweight, the champion right now. But with that being said, these smaller heavyweights are usually the ones with the lighter man skill. I think once you're in that heavyweight division, that the amount of speed and skills you lose with gaining that extra 20, 25 pounds is definitely not worth it. 20 pounds at that much, it's not even 10% of your body weight. It doesn't make that big of a difference in the physicality wise, but what it does make a big difference is that skill. So Alex Pereira moving up to heavyweight, that's going to be a great fight. I got him by knockout against Cyril Gane. Can't believe that Cyril Gane's getting an interim title shot off of getting eye-poking Tom Aspinall. I know that it's not deep. The only other option would have been Alexander Volkov. That kind of just goes to show you the state that heavyweight's in. But I guess he's about to go 0-4 in title shots, or 0-3-1 in title shots. And in the main event, we have Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Ilia Topuria by first round knockout by however he wants. The American's gonna lose in the main event of the evening. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't really see a path for him to win. I don't. When I say him, I mean Justin Gaethje. I don't see Justin Gaethje's path to victory. You've seen the run that Ilia Topuria has been on. You've seen what he went through recently. That's only going to motivate him even more. I worry for Justin Gaethje. He is going to get absolutely slimed out. Um, yeah, I mean this White House card overall, in my opinion, there was Trump was saying 6 or 7 title shots, 5 or 7 or the number in between title shots on the not title shots but title fights on the card. We have 1.5, 2 title fights on this, the interim heavyweight title and that UFC undisputed lightweight title up for grabs. The card, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, who didn't see Bo Nickel on the card? I'm surprised that Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. I did not see that one coming. Chandler on there is pretty obvious. O'Malley on there is pretty obvious. Pereira moving up to heavyweight. That's been rumored for a bit. Could definitely saw that one coming. So yeah, to me the only big surprise on there is the Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia fight. Bo Nickel's opponent was unknown, but obviously Bo Nickel is going to be on there. Hoofy versus Chandler. I mean, as I said earlier, Chandler versus Connor was the fight people were talking about. I mean, we've been talking about it for like 3 or 4 years at this point, but did not see Roofy getting the title or not the title shot, but a fight on the White House card. Good for him. He deserves it coming off that big win against Fiziev. That was a good fight. A good knockout for him. Probably gonna get another one. A good showcase. O'Malley versus Zahabi. Good to see a Canadian on there. That's gonna be really entertaining. I think that fight. I think that Zahabi's gonna bring it to O'Malley. It's gonna be a lot less boring than that Song Yadong fight. And then Pereira versus Gon. This is just one of those. Pereira and Topuria are one of those people that make me glad I'm watching the sport. It's watching greatness in the moment is absolutely amazing. And I don't know what it was about that last fight for me personally, Pereira versus Ankalaev. I didn't think Pereira was going to win. And for me personally, when a guy, the moments that really make a person for me, whatever sport it is, but UFC specifically, fighting specifically, is when they win fights I don't think that they were going to. When I saw him knock out Ankalaev in that last fight, something really changed, and it just shot him up the all-time rankings for me. And being the first person to ever win 3 titles or a title in 3 divisions, whether that is the interim or I'm just going to assume that he's going to win this. If he wins this and gets that interim title, and then if he were to unify that with Tom Aspinall, win that and become the undisputed heavyweight champion, that shoots him up the all-time rankings, be the first person to hold belts at 3 weight classes. I'm just very glad to be able to watch that in the moment, very glad to be able to witness his greatness. And same with Ilia Topuria, man. I think he's going to run through Justin Gaethje. I absolutely love Justin Gaethje. I think he's a little bit underrated at this point. But Topuria's just that damn good. He might take over number 1 from Islam. Islam has it right now, but that was a pretty boring performance by him in his last fight. I think Ilya will be able to reclaim that number 1 spot from him with an early knockout of Justin Gaethje. Yeah, and overall, it's going to be a great fight. Stylistically, Lopez versus Garcia, 2 strikers. Dawkins versus Bo Nickel, that's just a builder fight. Just a squash match almost. Roofy versus Chandler, that's going to be an absolute banger, absolute cinema. Probably another finish there. O'Malley versus Zahabi, as I said earlier, Zahabi's going to bring it to him. That's going to be a banger. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, that's going to be a banger. That one actually might be the most... That's the one that I would pick to be disappointing on this card if I'm going to pick any of them. I could see that one being technical and slow and a little bit of a chess match, especially on Cyril Gane's part. He'll probably work the jabs, work the teams, keep the distance. I could see that one not exactly being the most entertaining fight. And Topuria versus Justin Gaethje is going to be absolute violence. I wouldn't be surprised if Topuria just points down on the in the middle right at the start of the fight. Gaethje obliges and the fight lasts a minute. I honestly would not be surprised if that happened. Yeah, so as I said earlier, just saw this pop up on UFC 326. Going to go back to watching it after this. Just wanted to get this out right away. Got super excited about it. Thank you for watching, and always please like and subscribe, and have a great day.